Every year, you'll remember the Manchester Evening News Business Awards recognise excellence in our regional companies, from the very large to the very small and right across all sectors. Now, this year's awards are held on Thursday. Joining me now, two of the judges, Neil Court-Johnson, who's the Managing Director of Holland's Pies, and Dave Matkin, who's the Head of Business Development at the Cooperative Bank. Gentlemen, welcome. Now, we talked with a couple of other chaps yesterday about some of the other categories, so tonight we are discussing, I understand, companies with a turnover of under £5 million, Neil, and Dave, you're going to discuss those who have a turnover between 10 and 25 million. But before we get into specifics, Neil, in which category are the greatest number of businesses in the North West? Are we looking at businesses turning over under 5 million or what? What's
yes,
right?
under 5 is the largest category in terms of entrants. And
in terms of growth, which area is doing well?
I think across the board, really, there's, I think that the core businesses in 10 to 25 are the ones that seem to be growing more than most.
And are they finding it all right, the current financial situation being what it is? I mean, it's a difficult time for business, isn't it?
Yeah, I think the ones with a good business model are still doing well. I think, if they're all looking at the costs, but the ones that are working well with a good business model will always do well, and even in recessionary times. And
I know it's been difficult to get down to three in each category for both of you, but let's talk about some of them. Neil, tell me about SSR. What are they and what do they do?
Yes. Well, John and Wendy Brakel, they've been here in Manchester for 25 years. They've made a really significant contribution to the creative life of Manchester. I describe them, Andy, as a cultural cornerstone. They're stable. Out of the stables come the Smiths, the Stone Roses, Simply Red, and they've even had the sound engineer from the Spice Girls. That's
a pretty good repertoire, isn't it? Dave, the ANS Group, they have a turnover between 10 and 25. Who are they and what do they do?
Yeah, they've been going about 13 years. They are an IT solutions provider, and basically things like they've done the new service in networking in John Lennon Liverpool Airport. And they do wireless connections in 50% of the businesses in NHS and government.
Big contracts, then?
Well, the reasonable size contracts, it's not massive. It does about 13 million turnover at the moment. It's not a massive company, but the actual type of business they do, for instance, so they have a wireless system to know where a piece of equipment is in a hospital, so it's good to track it down.
We've a few to rattle through. Character World, who are they?
Character World, based out in Cheadle-Hulme. They do about, they've got 55 staff. They've got the licences for all the Disney characters.
Ah, yes.
Sort of Marvel.
Parents will be familiar with the products of Character World, I have no doubt. There's one that's quite difficult to say. Cyfor, is it, Neil? Is that how it's pronounced?
Yes, that's
right.
It's
one of those sort of text-speak ways of writing that down, isn't it?
That's Joel Tobias up in Bury, and it's a very progressive business. This business is a leader in its field of forensic investigation. They're using the latest digital media.
Like CSI?
I think without their work, Andy, many criminals wouldn't have been convicted. So that's a fantastic story.
Good news. We've got one more from each category to look at. Easy Drive Accident Management, Dave. Well, tell me about them. What do they do?
Yeah, they employ about 100 people. Been going about 8 years. They've got about 100 staff based around Wythenshawe Way. And it says, as it does on the tin, they provide new cars. They do anything from a moped to a Lamborghini and ambulance and taxis. And they just get all their business through referrals. They've doubled the business in the last 2 years. Fantastic business.
And finally, but by no means least, Emerger, Neil.
Yes, this is Ian Jackson's business. He employs 34 people in Horwich in Bolton. Again, it's in terms of customer loyalty, 100% customer retention in the 5 years they've existed.
100%?
100%.
That's not an achievement.
50% a year, and they've partnered with Vodafone and Virgin Media, amongst others, in IT system solutions, so very well done.
So all fine candidates. Must have been a difficult decision to pick one in each. I know you can't tell me who it is, but it was a tough one, wasn't it, this category?
It was. We had a full day from 7:30 in the morning till 11:30 or 10:30 at night, so... and they were all good pictures, actually.
Well, good luck to all, and enjoy the evening on Thursday night, and thanks, gentlemen, very much indeed for your time.